Greetings. Wednesday evening over here in sunny Las Vegas, and we're just setting up to do a few little mini readings to see if anyone's needs some help out there. Okay, so hang in. We're just setting up right now. And there we go. All right. Okay, I'm just going to make a little astrodoodle for now while, hold on. Give me a moment, hold on. I'm going to, hold on, give me a second, just bear with me, hang in. There's an ice cream truck playing in the background, sorry. Alright, so I'm just going to finish up with this Astro Doodle here. I'm going to add some color. Good evening, dear viewers. I see there's a couple of folks out there. Thank you very much for dropping by. I really appreciate that. In case you've never been here before, this is the tarotlumination.com channel. And we do live Astro Doodles for the day. And we do live mini readings. Let me just say hello in person so that you know I'm not just a voice. Hello! This is Tarot Illumination. Greetings. Thank you for dropping by to visit, especially if you've never been here before. Oh no. Whoa. So, you know, there's thousands, hundreds of thousands of YouTube channels now for astrology and tarot and everything. I started about 4 years ago. I'm still here. It's a miracle, frankly. So I'm very glad that you're here at all. It's wonderful to see you. Well, to see that there's your number on the screen that shows there's a viewer. Fine, thank you. So I'm going to hold on. Yep. Give me a second. Oh, it unfroze. I have a really good computer, but it's obviously not good enough. To do what we do here, Frank, oh God, now Zoom is, oh God, okay. Forget it. Okay, excuse me, hold on a second. Now what happened? Okay, there's a lot of weird stuff happening here that I can't understand, and I've been doing this for several years now, and I still don't understand a lot of things. Let's have a look. I'm just going to... No, it looks like everything's really effed up. Let's go over here. And it looks like... Oh, apparently I can see the clock is ticking. That shows that the show is actually running live. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second, okay? All right. All right, so from what I can tell over here, we're actually live and it's still functioning. There was a lot of glitches. I'm running multiple softwares simultaneously to do this. And I've got a really good computer, but it's anyway. We do what we can. So over here it is it's Wednesday evening in Las Vegas, Pacific time. And I've just in the process of finishing off the Astro Doodle for the day. This would be The Daily Transit, which is actually the name of my new channel, which is eventually going to come into fruition. It's just a little seedling at the moment. That's about all it is. Heather, greetings over there in Vancouver, British Columbia. Hi, Heather. So I'm going to finish off the Astro Doodle. We'll talk about that for a few minutes, and then I am open to taking a couple of bookings for live mini readings. If you've never had a live mini reading before, it's understandable. It's kind of one of these fringe things that people do when they don't know what else to do with their lives. It's like when you go to a carnival or a fair or a festival or a shopping center, and you've got your shoes, you've got your new t-shirts, you've been on all the rides and everything, and you've had your hot dogs and popcorn, whatever, and then you see a little like thing over there in the corner. What's that? Tarot Lumination live mini readings. I don't know. Sounds like a fortune teller. Be careful. It's like that guy you see in the glass box. Hello, my name is Zoltar. I will tell you your future. Well, it's not like that here. Hello, Heather. Thank you, Heather. I'm glad somebody appreciates my memory, what little I have. So I'm going to go finish the astrodoodle for today. It's over here. I'm going to fill in some colors so that people have a little bit of an understanding of what's going on. And we can do that here. Just give me a moment and I will sorry, I'm kind of talking to myself right now. I'm just trying to make sure I got the right colors in my hands, okay? So we have an interesting, very, very quirky thing happening. It's a very fleeting thing, but it's happening live right now. It's called a quincunx, but it's a double quincunx, and it turns into what they call the finger of God, or what is also called a yod, which is a very high pressure, inescapable energy field. And I'm going to use orange, and it's from Pluto to the moon over here, and from Neptune to the moon over here. This is a quincunx, this is a quincunx. But when they line up like this, and you have what is called a sextile here, this is a very peculiar, it's quite rare, but it happens. But what it means is it's like humanity is forced to deal with this energy here, which is the moon and Leo energy right now, and how does that apply to you specifically? In other words, the other way to look at this is, you know, we have all this other stuff going on right now in the charts, blah, 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 but where does this land for you? Where is the Leo sector in your chart? Is it here, 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 here? Well, wherever it is, you are being pressured to focus on that aspect. Even if you don't even have any planets there, the pressure is still there. You could be all Libra and Sagittarius and maybe a bit of Taurus and no Leo at all, but you still have a point of 22 degrees Leo in your chart. So whoever you are, find that point in your chart and study that point in your chart. And that is what is being targeted right now. Okay, so I'm really just letting you know. Of course, we also have the oppositions here between the moon and Jupiter. And we have some really nasty oppositions here between Saturn and all this Taurus energy. Over here. That's quite challenging. And we have a stellium here. So this whole thing in Taurus is kind of a big deal right now. All of this sector over here. We have Sun, Mercury, Uranus, and Venus all tightly clustered up here in Taurus. Think of Taurus as the sign of money. Money, money, money. The sign of value. Values. The sign of your gifts and talents, your natural God-given resources. All of that. I'll just put in some sweet things just to sort of let people feel as though something nice is happening. A little bit of green there. Sure, why not? And a little bit of a sextile here. Sure, why not? A little bit of a sextile here. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. And Mars is over here. I forgot to put Mars. Excuse me. Oh, God, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. It just slipped out. Anyway, let's leave it like this. The thing that's really jumping out at me is this thing. Okay, give me a second. The thing that's really jumping... Hello. Heather, you're a Leo. So pay attention, Heather. Pay attention. I don't know whether you feel this very, very momentarily, but this is happening very quickly because the moon moves very quickly compared to all the other heavenly bodies. So, if your sun sign is a Leo, we could turn this into a Leo solar chart. Watch this. Just like magic, we turned it into a Leo solar chart. Okay? So this represents the horizon. Just like, imagine you're in a fighter jet or something. They always have these, like, screens that show you the horizon. Are you going to crash your plane? Are you steering left? Are you steering right? Are you going up or down? Either way, there is a horizon. So right now, this is the horizon for Heather. And I'm putting it as though this is like a solar chart for Heather. Solar chart. So we're putting the sun on the horizon. Leo in the first house over here. So, with the moon here, okay, Heather, and with this huge finger of God pointing here, whether you like it or know it or not, it's like the heavens, the planets, the sacred geometry, whatever you want to call it, they're asking you to take a really, really good look in the mirror and make an assessment. Are you really being absolutely true to yourself, as close to 100% as possible? And if you feel that that's not happening, then please look to the 7th house of relationships, where you're going to get the most profound feedback from other people. This is the 1st house of self. This is the 7th house of others, significant others. So let's say, Heather, you've got a significant other in your life. Well, it's a mother or a lover or something like that. It's a really good opportunity right now for self-examination. You don't have to tell anybody that you saw this tarot illumination video. All you have to do is go click, I think I understand what TL's talking about. Yeah. But this requires really deep, close examination at the level of the soul. So in other words, it's almost like whatever you're doing to stay busy or distract yourself from things that are very important and very challenging in your life, especially when it comes to your personal sense of identity, your selfhood. If there's anything that makes you feel a little bit shaky or nervous or fragile or weak, it's time to wake up. Look at the Aquarius 7th house over here of significant others and ask yourself, where am I being tested by other people? That's the Saturn energy. Where am I being rewarded and appreciated by other people? That's the Jupiter energy. And then do an evaluation. It's almost like, and this is getting really personal right now. It's almost like you're getting a mini reading anyway. It's almost like, wow, these moments are so rare, but it's like a window of opportunity. It opens just for that moment of time. It's happening right now in real time as the moon transits through Leo, and it's triggering a finger of God, the Yod, from the Pisces and the Capricorn. It's just a moment of golden opportunity to have a very rare glimpse into the deepest part of your sense of identity and self when you look in the mirror, like, who am I really? Who am I really? Who am I really? Sometimes the only way you know is through reflection from others, especially significant others. What's up? Oh, hey, Gregory. Anyway, so I hope that helps you, Heather. Give me a second here. Let me reconfigure the astrodoodle for the day. This is just another one of the daily transits. I'm going to have a sip of my WHISKEY. Actually, Heather, I do remember we worked together a couple times, and one of the things I really enjoyed about working with you is that you're right there. You're right in my face. Whatever needs to be said is said. Whatever is uncomfortable is revealed. So, and that's takes a lot of courage to live that way. You know, courage is one of the most important themes or aspects of Leo energy. But still, even in a private reading, it takes a lot of courage to deal with things the way that you do. Face on, head on, go deep diving, and let's just rip this thing apart. Let's go to the meat. Let's shred this thing, whatever the problem is. So I really appreciate that. Not everybody operates that way, Heather, in readings. Some people just basically stay very quiet and they observe and they say thank you. But Heather, you are different. You literally, you go at it like a dog with a bone, like, what does this mean? What does that mean? Blah, blah. Okay. But thank you. I really appreciate it. I've got to take a couple of notes here. Melissa. Hello, Melissa. I'm gonna do a couple of live mini readings tonight. It's not gonna be a long show. I can probably have it handled maybe 2, maybe 3. Okay, Melissa, here we go. All right, there you go. That's your post-it note. I don't see any notes with it, so I'm just going to put it over here for the moment. Indigo Williams. Hey, TL, let's go blind. Okay, I'm just going to... Did you put something in the super chat or the PayPal or something? Or the tarotlumination.com donate thingy? Hold on, let me just check over here. Yeah, if anybody wants to, you can donate directly by going to tarotlumination.com. You click the yellow button, clickety-click, and it sends up a payment processor, and then you put in your money with your debit credit card, and that's it. You don't even have to have a PayPal account. Okay? All right, let's go back over here. So let's see what's going on. Right now, we're up with Melissa Lawrence. In a little while, shortly, we're going to get your reading sorted out, Melissa. Okay? And then... Okay, right. Okay, I just saw your notes there, Melissa, Heather. I don't have a significant other in my life, but I will continue to be as truthful with myself as much as possible. Okay, so for this very, very tiny moment in time, this little tiny window here of time, all I'm suggesting is, Heather, this is you and me. This is literally it. Just consider me as your significant other or as a significant other just for this fleeting moment in time. Even if it just means you get to have a chance to observe the sacred geometry, hear a little bit of the storylines that come with it according to Tarot Illumination, and how does that work for you? How does that translate for you? Hopefully tonight you'll go to bed, you'll sleep, and you'll think, oh, what was that? And then you'll wake up in the morning like, oh, now I understand. I get it. Okay, this you can't escape this, okay, Heather? So you have to deal with it. So it's actually really kind of fortunate that you just showed up on the show tonight and we saw this, okay? Because it's very pertinent, very relative, very relevant to you, okay? Hey, Jeffrey, I see you. Hold on, give me a second. I got to check up something with Indigo. Doopy-doopy-doo. Give me a second. Doopy-doopy-doo. Oh, chat amongst yourselves while I do this. Okay. Yes. Aha! I think I see it. Hold on, there it is. There we go. Yeah. Oh, you're so kind. Wow. Oh my God. I don't want to tell everybody, but you've made a very generous donation. Thank you. So you're going to get your mini reading for sure. All right, I have to go back and reconfigure myself. It's interesting. You know, some of you guys, you know, you've been here for years with Tarot Illumination. I really appreciate that. But one of the things that keeps me vibrant and alive is when people deliberately choose to have a blind reading. It's just literally like, just TL, just tell me what you got to tell me. Whatever it is, I don't care. Lovers, my love life, my finances, my home, my family, my spiritual evolution, my relationships, my kids, my health, whatever it is. It just seems to magically show up. Hello, Queen of Water. Yes, Heather Mocha, you did leave quite an impression on me. How funny. Yes, it's true. It's true. I mean, I feel it from here, you know. All right, hold on. I got to put up a magic post-it note for indigo. Okay. I can probably handle one more reading if anyone's interested. We've got Melissa Lawrence, and then we're going to read for Indigo Williams. I'll just put this away. And I'm going to go over here. I gotta have to get organized, all right? Oh, look, it's Bubba. Look who's here. Bubba. Bubba is being very mellow at the moment. I think he's just assessing the situation, but please don't be surprised if he wants to say hello to everybody on camera, okay? That happens now and again. All right, what was I also going to say about the astrodoodles for the day? Oh yeah, here we go. So, anybody out there who has very prominent Taurus energy, please be aware, okay? It's like all the lights are on right now, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. And subsequently, we have like secondary issues like anybody who has a very significant Scorpio aspect or a very significant Aquarius or a Leo aspect, you're going to be impacted as well through the hard square angles. For example, like this here, okay? So imagine some big fat red Sharpie lines from here to here, or here to here, or here to here, okay? You will be affected. What's that? And please read for Gregory. Oh, I see what you're talking about. What's that? Yeah, Bubba. Little Bubba. Okay, Queen of Water, just stated here on camera. Venus is placed in Taurus. Right now, Venus is in Taurus. Okay, Venus is one of the money signs. Taurus is a money sign. Venus in Taurus is about money, okay? Gregory wants a reading too. Okay, let me just sort that out here. Melissa Lawrence has Aquarius as rising and moon. Oh, whoa. Interesting. I'm going to make a note here. Hold on. Moon plus ascendant equals Aquarius. Okay. Well, isn't that interesting? Ha, 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 ha. Isn't it interesting how this is, we only have a couple of people here tonight, a handful of people at most. And here we are. It just so happens that we have Melissa Lawrence, moon and ascendant in Aquarius. We have Heather Mocha, sun in Leo. And now we just had, who was it? Who said, Queen of Water, Venus in Taurus. Can you see what's happening here? Let's talk about let's talk about synchronicity, baby. You know? When we're operating the way we do here on this channel, most of you who have ever been with this channel for the last few years know that we're kind of way out on the fringes. And the way I deal with that, instead of moaning and groaning about being out on the fringes, it's more like we're special. You see? It's because we're special. You, each one of you, would not be here unless you were extra special. Male, female, no matter. You're operating at these super ultra high frequencies, which is the equivalent of what happens when you are a remote energy healer, a psychic medium, a reader, astrologer / energy healer. By definition, truly, literally, by definition, you would not be here unless you had the capabilities to tune into these frequencies. Just imagine a good old-fashioned radio. They have the FM and the AM and the shortwave. We're the sort of people who are operating on the shortwave channel with very, very, very super hyper-specific fine-tuning, but it goes all over the world. And here we are. Love Triber is saying hello to everybody. By the way, everybody, Love Triber is a reader. Love Triber does highly specialized, very specific readings. It's not so based on intuition and feelings and astrology in that sense. It's like a very mathematical process. It's very, very linear and it's very precise. And Love Triber works with casino cards. You know? Clubs, aces, hearts, diamonds. All of that. So we can follow up later, okay? Robin is also a reader. There you go. Queen of Water is also a reader. Hello, there you go. And what was that? What? I'll inspire. Hello, I'll inspire you. You're totally new to me. That's a really cool name. I see it like wait. Let me see it. I'm trying to read from the chat here. I inspire you. Ooh, that's good. I inspire you. Hello, everyone. I thought I'd just jump on. I'm a Taurus sun, Scorpio rising, Venus in Taurus. Ha, 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 ha. Join the club here. You must have sensed the really super fine tuning of what's happening on this channel tonight right now, because frankly, from what I can tell, the people who are here, the only people who are here are people who the people who are here are people who are they have these particular hallmarks, resonant little hallmarks, like we were talking about. The Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius themes. Just check back through the chat and you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay? You see what I'm talking about? This is not a coincidence. I inspire you. You are here for a particular reason. You just happened to be available, ready, willing, and able to receive very, very super delicate, finely tuned, invisible, vibrational energy frequencies coming from the Tarot Illumination channel. And now you're connected. Here you are. You're hanging out with the rest of us. I like to think that we're special. You are special, okay? I inspire you. It says, hello. Thank you for noticing me. I really sensed some energy. Yes. Yes. Well, when you tell me, where is it? Let me just check your notes again. You said something here. Let me just check it. Where is it? I'm trying to find your notes again. Oh yeah, there you are. Taurus Sun, Scorpio rising, and Venus in Taurus. Okay, let me go to the astrodoodle. Okay, just for fun, okay? I inspire you. Taurus Sun. Let's take the astrodoodle and put Taurus Sun on the horizon. There you go. This is how the daily transit works for you. But you've got Scorpio rising. Oh no! So this is how it works for you when you go to your natal chart with Scorpio rising. And then, hold on, I gotta scroll back here in the chat. Give me a second, I'm getting lost in the chats. Give me a second, hold on. Venus and Taurus. Okay, so I'll forget that about right now. But if you're a Taurus Sun but Scorpio rising, relationships are very, very important for you. Scorpio rising, Taurus Sun. So you have the Sun in the 7th house. What this tells me is that relationships are absolutely primary and fundamental to your life. In other words, it's almost like you could not comprehend life without relationships or without a specific relationship. And considering the Taurus energy, okay, Taurus Sun people tend to be very, very fixed in their nature. In other words, once they decide they love you, they love you. They love you to the grave. That's it. It's commitment, it's stability, it's trust, it's honor, and that's how it goes. Okay? Scorpio rising. It's like the inverse. Like Scorpio is, you're either in or you're out. I either love you or I hate you. But Scorpios don't hate. What they do is something even more painful. They just ignore, or you don't exist to them. You do not exist to me anymore. So if you're a Scorpio rising, but your Sun is in Taurus, it looks like relationships are very important to you. Doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are. At some point in life, you will discover that relationships, especially one particular relationship, or maybe a handful of very particular relationships, are extremely important to you. People who have their Sun or rising in different houses, the pressure is reduced. But for you, with Sun in the 7th house, Scorpio rising, this is the axis of relationship. So relationships are very, very important for you. Oh, look, Melissa Lawrence is... Oh my God, hold on. Wait a minute, I said, what was that? Something about Gregory wanted a reading? Hold on, give me a second, I got to catch up here. Stay there, people, don't go away. Alright, it sounds like you're spotting one for Gregory. Okay, so I'm just going to do this. Go back over here. Clickety click, just chat amongst yourselves while I do this. Okay, I got this, Sorry, I'm just trying to be technical, trying to sound like I know what I'm actually doing. Cheers. So, it sounds to me, Gregory, like somebody spotted for you. Queen of Water, career or donation, whatever works for you. Okay, so what I will do... Oh no! Hold on. Dear Ron Lucas, please give me a moment. I gotta catch up here. I'm going to give Gregory a mini reading. It sounds like Gregory was sponsored by one of the ladies. So we're just going to do that because one of the ladies was doing a really super extra generous donation. Thank you very much. Now, before we get to... Hold on, I got to kind of like... That's it. I can't take any more. I've got Gregory and... Yeah, so we're good. Okay, Melissa, Indigo, Gregory... And I just wanted to comment on, where was it? Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. Just got to deal with this stuff. Don't worry, Gregory. You got it. We got you. You got your magic post-it note. You're fine. Okay, don't worry. I just want to check in with something here on the chat. I'm noticing something very particular. Doopy-doo. Okay, so, thank you, ladies. I see your note there, Gregory. Hold on. And then, this fellow, Ron Lucas. Hello, Ron Lucas, just jumped in here. I've got a Scorpio Sun, opposite Moon in Taurus. Both square Leo Ascendant. Okay. Bring it on, people. Bring it on. That's hilarious. So Ron, okay, Ron, I can't resist. I'm sorry, Ron. I'm gonna put you on the stage here. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. We're gonna wing it, all right, people? Okay, Ron has got Scorpio Sun. Hold on. Ron has Scorpio Sun. Opposite Moon in Taurus with, what is it? What does he go? Hold on. Where is it? Leo Ascendant. Oh my God. All right. Okay. So I am just fudging things a little bit here. Okay. So Ron, this is the horizon. We're working with your natal chart right now. All these colors and squiggles out here, this is just the sacred geometry for the day. But what you are sharing with us is that you have a Leo Ascendant. Look how the Leo Ascendant is being targeted. Look at that. That's literally, you're being targeted. And then you have a Scorpio Sun over here, and the Moon in Taurus over here. So that would be, it's just like, okay, Sun in the 4th house, okay, home, okay, Moon in the 10th house, career, destiny, your place in the world. Oh no, no. I can't take it. I cannot take it. Oh, look what just happened. JS just showed up. And they're saying, wow, Ron, I'm the opposite of you. A Taurus Sun, a Scorpio Moon. Holy jeez. Okay, hold on. This is just freakish. This is just literally, I'm sorry, folks. Everything that's happening out there with you guys, this is freaking me out. The whole thing, like the Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius themes are obviously very prominent this evening. And I think that's because of resonance, sacred resonance. Literally, you guys would not be here. I mean, you can be a casual observer, that's fine. But there's some of you here who are specifically aligned with the Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio axes. And those are the axes that are stressed out right now. I talked about that when we first started the show about, an hour ago or something. Moon in Leo. Sun in Taurus. Saturn and Jupiter in Aquarius. That only leaves Scorpio. So by definition, if you understand the sacred geometry, by definition, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpios are going to be targeted. The vibrations are going to increase on your particular signs. And that's normal. Tomorrow it might be something else or whatever. But for now, right now at this moment in time, look at the extreme predominance that we have here tonight with the Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius energies. I'm sorry, folks. This is not a coincidence. This is what happens when you resonate at super ultra high frequencies that are basically undetectable or just sound like static to 99% of the rest of the world. But not you. You're special. We are special. Thank you very much. Ron, you're an amateur astrologer. You're special. This is freakish. JS, same thing. Look, Taurus the sun, Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising. The rest is Aries, fixed to the millionth power. Well, at least JS, you know your own nature. That's very, very good. That's one of the most important things we do on this channel is know thyself. To know thyself helps you to learn how to love thyself. So it's incredible. I know it sounds like I am like trying to guide people to be like completely obsessive narcissists and staring at your navel all day and studying your charts and learning all of this. But really, it's not a bad thing. What it actually is that it's really, really important to know who you are. Who are you really? What are you? Are you just a blob that's living life through reaction? Are you just simply reacting to people, circumstances, planets, energy fields, and all of that stuff? Or are you a conscious, sentient being? Are you holding your ground, maintaining your identity, learning your identity, understanding your identity, holding on to that? Thank you, Chiron and Aries. And then realizing like, okay, well, this is how we get definition. This is how I find out who I really am. It's a voyage of discovery. A lot of people, most people from what I can tell, are very happy just to sort of flow, just astrology, tarot, let's see. What's for lunch? La, la, la. Did you get your new shoes today? Fine, that's great, it's wonderful. But there's so much more going on than what's your next meal? When's your next paycheck? There's a lot more going on than that. I inspire you. I'm also an amateur tarot reader, energy worker, astrology, and numerology student. I'm so glad I went live tonight and did this show. Look at you guys. Wow. Hold on, JS is saying, now you can see why I'm a retired cop. Lots of 6th house Aries energy. Wow. We need to talk about this, but that's another time. All right. JS, I should rock this full moon. I'm so used to this energy. Ron is an amateur astrologer. Okay, well, the full moon, we're not there yet. That's coming on like the 26th, 27th. It's going to be quite an intense full moon. We're going to have the sun and Taurus theme again. And then we're going to have the moon in Scorpio theme again. So, sun opposite moon. So we're dealing with relationships by definition. But as a collateral side effect, the Leo Aquarius axis is going to be triggered as well. So it's really lucky that all of us are here tonight, because it seems that a lot of the people here tonight just accidentally, synchronistically seem to have like Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius aspects. Is that a coincidence? I think of it more as resonance. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's get on with their readings, people. It's about time, because that's what we're here to do. Hold on, Bubba. Hold on. Let me move that. You can stay right there. Sorry, Bubba just came in. He's trying to settle in for the evening. Hey, Bubba. We'll catch up later, okay? All right. So, Melissa, Indigo, Gregory. That's what we got tonight, okay? Let's spread it out. That's probably all I can handle anyway. So, as much as I would love to have your business, I can probably only handle these 3 readings tonight. Melissa, Indigo, and Gregory, okay? Hello, Starzy. We'll come back to this later. Okay, I gotta clear some space up here. I'm going to put the post-it notes out of the way because we're done. This is it for tonight, okay? It's just a very short, sweet thing tonight. Melissa, Indigo, and Gregory. That's it. Actually, I'll put the pens away. All right, let's have a look here. I'm going to use my Golden Universal. All right, let's have a look. Hello, Melissa. I see you. Yeah, we're getting Moon and Ascendant in Aquarius. Your legs feel extremely tired. But other than that, it's going okay. Sure. I'm amazed that I'm even still here alive today to tell the tale. It just blows my mind that I'm even here at all as a human being in a physical body with this thing that we call our body, and this thing inside which we call our soul, our consciousness, and how all of this is connected to these cameras and lights and software and computer codes and platforms and algorithms and wires and connectors and microphones, that we can do any of this. It just literally blows my mind. Cheers. Let's have a look. Scorpio, Mars and Scorpio, Venus and Scorpio. That's pretty intense, Melissa. Wow. All right, Melissa, we're just going to go... I don't think you gave me any notes. We're just going to go blind, okay? Actually, that's what I'm going to do, okay? We're just going to do blind readings for everybody. That's it. Yes, I'm good. I did 10 miles tonight and I had a weird lactic acid buildup. What does that mean? Did you do like jogging or running or walking? Thank you, JS. I'm meant to be here. Okay. JS is saying, you're meant to be here, TL. You will rebuild and be better than ever. Oh, thank you, JS. All right, Melissa, you're up. Let's do it. Let's just do it. All right, so I'm thinking of the Leo moon right now. I'm thinking of the huge, very fleeting finger of God. Pay attention, people. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Luckily, you know, I guess we're here, and that's the point. We're here to pay attention, to pay very close attention. And like, when I'm doing private, hold on, give me a second, Melissa, okay? So I'm trying to rebuild my business here, and I've got lots of clients that I've worked with, but because I've been so like absent, I'm trying to catch up from where we were. What I guess the point I'm trying to make is that, how can I say this? It's just like, it's the same stuff I keep telling myself all the time. Everything is exactly as it should be. How and why is that so? It's because it can't be any other way. Things are the way they are. It's physics. It's the laws of the universe. Even to the point of black holes, even to the point of UFOs and asteroids and volcanoes and earthquakes. Everything is exactly perfect. All the evil that is being perpetrated on planet Earth right now by a certain group of human beings onto another group of human beings, that is exactly perfect. It's not good, but it is exactly what it is. So what are you going to do with that? Okay? Sorry, I had to get that out there. All right, Melissa. Here we go. All right, we're good. Let's bless this deck. Bless every single card. Bless the whole deck. Bless the channel, the computers, the internet, the wires, cables, microphones, and lights, and the softwares, and everything that allows us to do what we do here. I see your notes, JS. All right, Melissa. Okay. Hey, Melissa, we've never met. We never had a really, I don't think we ever did a full in-depth like Zoom one-on-one face-to-face meeting. But I'm sensing your presence here tonight, okay? You see this little Aquarius? You see this little Aquarius blob here? To me, it feels like you are starting to wake up to the Aquarian energy and what it really means. About how incredibly unique and bizarre and special and forward-leaning this energy is. Okay? Now, Melissa, right now, Saturn is in Aquarius. Jupiter's in Aquarius. Can you imagine two such opposing energies? Saturn, the god of teaching, pain, and suffering. If you screw up, you get punished. The god of karma. If you do well, you will be rewarded. And then there's Jupiter, like, hey man, let's just freaking go for it. Let's just I'm feeling good. Let's keep going. Don't look back. Keep going. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing. I mean, you can't have two more contradictory natures and energies. And that's what's happening right now, live, in real time, over here in the Aquarius vibe. Saturn and Jupiter are living very close together in Aquarius. So to me, it feels like humanity is being exposed to how amazing it is to be part of we the people, we the human race. And at the same time, oh my God, look at what is happening to we the people. Look at what is happening to the human race. Oh my God. And I'm saying that in a really gross tone. And that's the Saturn thing. Because Saturn is testing us. And Jupiter is taking us forward Okay? And that's you, Melissa. Moon and ascendant in Aquarius. So you might have this natural, very egalitarian nature. Like what you want, what's best for humanity. And like it's almost like your sense of self doesn't exist at all. Like I'm just part of the people. Now I'm one of you. You're one of me. But when we pull up the Leo aspect, it doesn't matter whether you have any Leo in your chart or not. But when you are a moon and ascendant in Aquarius, okay, like this, this is the daily transit for you. Huge pressure point in your 7th house of significant one-on-one relationships. Is it your lover, your spouse, your pet, dog, cat, your mom, a child, whatever it is? Please pay very, very close attention to whatever is being reflected back to you from this significant other. Okay? I just thought I would throw that in there. All right, Melissa, let's have a look. I'm going to shuffle again because I got distracted. Here we go. I'll try it again. We already did our blessings, so let's just get on with it, okay? I'm going to use the little tiny super hyper compact spread from Tarot Illumination. It's the situational spread. Here's the situation. Here's the challenges. Here's how we're going to handle it. Let's have a look at the weather. As you know, I like to refer to the weather as the planetary sacred geometry influences of the moment. Here we go. So we've got a 6 of Wands here. The energy of victory. So to me it looks like a big question mark. Dear Melissa, how do you define victory? What does victory mean for you? What does it take for you to feel it at your absolute gut, heart, and soul level to feel like you're a winner? Like you are validated, like, wow, I really did incarnate in this lifetime for this particular reason. And it's like, how can I say this? Like this is really poignant. It's almost like it's almost like a lesson. Like what's happening right now for you, Melissa, is that this is a little sacred moment, like a window of opportunity. Let's look at it like this. Okay, here, bear with me. Bam! That little thing in the middle, that was the sacred moment of opportunity where you get a glimpse of how truly awesome you are. And that comes from other people. Reflection, feedback from the world, the planet, your life, your situations, where you get a glimpse where without any arrogance or superiority, you get a truly honest reflection coming back to you like, Melissa, this is who you really are. Bam. Okay? You just need to know, okay? In your own way, somehow or other, you are a winner. Get used to it. Exploit this. Take full advantage. Do not apologize for being a winner. Do not apologize for being a good person with good vibrations, good frequencies, and good intentions. In fact, it is your duty to exploit that energy. I hope you understand what I was saying, okay? Here's the situation. Okay, I mean, this is a beautiful card. This is the Queen of Cups. But given your note there, Let me just read your note because I got something for you. Hold on. It says, I recently told my track coach that my frame of mind was incorrect, that I was wrong for doing what I was doing for others when I should be content and happy with what I have accomplished. Okay. This, to me, the Queen of Cups here looks like a huge question mark following on from your notes that you just typed there. To me, this looks like a real chance to understand the energy of identity. And some people, let's say, Melissa, you've got a certain kind of identity and it happens to be very loving. And you're in this very awkward, embarrassing position like, oh my God, what am I supposed to do with this? Holy bleep. It's a problem. In other words, if you are literally, truly blessed, and you're already, let's say, highly competitive by nature. Okay, you sit here. I recently told my track coach that my frame of mind was incorrect, that I was wrong for doing what I was doing for others, and when I should be content and happy with what I've accomplished. Okay? Got it? So, Melissa, it feels to me like you really have to get used to the idea that you are a winner, that you're one of these folks who happens to be, go to schools, classes, colleges, jobs, careers, offices. There is a hierarchy. There is always a pecking order. Okay? Some people have a very perverse pecking order, like there's very perverse bosses, controllers, or whatever, who try to maintain their power at the top through abusive energies. You have a very different problem here, Melissa. Your problem is that you're naturally very loving and compassionate and caring, and that is a natural qualification for leadership and success. The problem is that it doesn't really comport with traditional views of leadership and success, because a lot of traditional views of leadership and success are shown by how you destroyed and crushed the opposition and the competition, and how you screwed people over so that you could rise to the top at the expense of other people. And that is a very mediocre, kind of squalid version of success. But you're in a different situation where you're coming from a very true, pure, and genuine perspective, and you realize, what does success mean for me? It's actually a really serious problem. What am I supposed to do when I happen to be one of these natural born people who has been born with the cup of love? How do I administer that? How do I share that without looking like I'm showing off, or without looking like I'm some kind of ultra superior being and I'm just giving it to you as though you are an inferior being? It's not like that. These are beautiful cards, Melissa, but to me it tells me that this is actually very awkward. This is very, very difficult because, let's just say, okay, you are loving, you are loved. You are loving, you are loved. So what do you do with that? Okay, so I'm sorry, it looks so lovely as it is, but I'm sensing this is actually a serious problem for you. Okay, what's the problem here? Okay, so we've got the Ace of Pentacles here. To me it looks like, okay, thank you, Tarot Illumination, for what you said over here, but how on earth is this going to translate into a physical, material, working life career for me? What are my chances? I understand the energy of sacred opportunity. I understand that, there's a lot riding here, and I understand now, just in private, between Melissa and TL, that yes, I do have a lot to offer. Yes, I have the characteristics of a winner. Yes, I have to get used to being a winner. And then the big problem is, what do I do with that? How am I supposed to actually allocate my talents and gifts and resources going forward in life? Because you certainly do not want to squander this. This is extremely valuable. This is extremely valuable. It's kind of like, I think this is almost like a generational issue. I don't know who you are or whatever your age is or whatever, but it's almost like in a very shy, okay, look at this. Okay, Melissa, if we were doing a private reading, it would be like I'm trying to say, like, Melissa, this is really awkward, but you have this gift, you have these resources, you are loving, you are loved. You're a natural born winner. That's a problem. How are you going to share your energy? Are you going to be a coach? Are you going to be, how are you going to invest your energy in the future, given who you are and what you have? Not a lot of people have your configurations, okay? A lot of people are not winners. A lot of people do not have the capacity to be loving and be loved in very pure, simplistic, powerful, and effective ways. But you happen to be one of these people. So simply because of statistics, like you're in a very rare breed of people who has the capacity to win and share and succeed and plant that seed in the world around you, like helping others to understand what it's like to be loving, to be loved, how to receive love and then own it and then share it, how to put love out there. It sounds so simple when we do your mini reading, but actually it's a really big problem. People who are very loving often have huge challenges like, well, what am I supposed to do with it? Because a lot of the time it's either rejected or denied or abused or exploited or stolen in some way that, like, you start thinking like, well, what's the point in being loving and being loved if all it does, it just leads you into trouble and you just get screwed over. So what I'm sensing here with the Ace of Pentacles is just like you're in this really awkward position of like, wow, I am Melissa Lawrence. I do have these certain characteristics. And the big question is like, what am I supposed to do with that? How am I going to... You can't squander that. With the Ace of Pentacles, you can't squander it. It's like you have to invest and grow for the future so that every good deed that you do, every act of generosity and kindness from your winning nature that you share with others actually prospers and turns into like a seed in a garden, and more love and more prosperity grows from that. So you end up in this very awkward position like, oh my God, where exactly am I going to plant my seed? Where exactly, who am I going to share this energy? Because you cannot squander this. The worst thing you could do is feel like, oh, I'm just going to share my awesome self with everyone else. But what happens then, you're actually just throwing it down a sewer. With the Ace of Pentacles here, to me it looks like you're in a very difficult